I'm Jennifer Angel. These are stars, Aquarius. All right, so we still are in the wake of the Uranus and um, Mars square that we had last week. So all this week we're still in what's called the orb of influence with the degrees. As they start to move away, that influence becomes weaker and weaker. But for this week we're still pretty well in it now, because Uranus is your ruling planet. It's in your third house. It's here. It's going to be there for some time. Let's have a look right up until March the 5th, 2019. Okay, so for a little while yet, and it's in your third house, all to do with communications, also media, and third house also covers siblings as well. And Mars is in your area of work, so and communication planet Mercury is in this area as well, so very much to do around work and to do around communications and discussions with work. Okay, so this week you still need to be careful that you don't step over the line and say or do something that you don't really mean, or make a rash statement that you can't take back, and you set into place a series of events simply because you didn't you were a little impulsive, because that's what Mars will have you do. And the energy of Mars is, quite impulsive and can be rash, particularly if there's a square, because a square is somewhat challenging. So just be mindful of that. I mean, what's done, what's done. What happens, happens. I mean, maybe in the end it'll end up being the best and work out for the better. Life has a way of doing that, but to be forewarned and be mindful, so you are more in control of what's happening rather than it controlling you. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay, so moving on to personal area of your chart, right opposite you there in your seventh house of relationships, we've got Mercury. It will transit into this area on the 9th, the end of the week. So good for discussions. The new moon is in this area, this month's new moon on the 6th. So early in the week on the 2nd. So this is like a whole new phase and beginning that can start to do around relationships. Okay, but of course you have to want it, Aquarius. So if you don't, then you have free will. It's up to you. What the planets will do will put the energy there in your solar house, which has a great powerful energy that sends your way. But it's up to you in the end. You also have Sun in your solar fifth house, another area to do with love and relationships. So you can certainly start a love affair over this period that can be beneficial going into the future. But as I said, it's up to you. And if you're in a relationship, it's a good time to sort of renew your relationship, reignite those first love moments. Good time to do that and just sort of stay connected. Excuse me. There is a square with business, with Saturn sitting in your solar 10th house and Mercury in your 6th house, both areas to do with work and business. And you best to follow up any communications in writing. Don't make any assumptions, particularly if they're to do with money. Okay. All right. Have a great week, Aquarius. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.